What is up, wrestling fans? Welcome to episode 126 of Smack Talk from SmarkOutMoment.com. I am your host, as always, Tony Mango, and you should expect the next part here. Stephen Wago is with me, along with Mike Payton and Drew White.
Howdy. Howdy, Tune Mango.
Tonight, we're going to be talking about WrestleMania 30 and breaking down all of the matches and the results and the review that we have. We're also going to be figuring out who is the winner of this year's Fantasy League. And we're going to be doing the normal stuff here, the hot tags, the Ask Him, the Rest Hold, so on and so forth. First things first, as always, the Ask Him. And last week's question was from, I believe, Wago, right?
I don't know.
There's the question for you. The question was, who was the first person to win a championship at WrestleMania? So what's the answer?
Totally forgotten.
It was your question.
I totally forgot what. I think it was Wendy Richter.
It was the women, yeah.
Are you sure it's Wendy Richter?
Yeah,
It should be next week's.
God damn it.
I totally forgot it was me that asked it. Feels like it's been forever since we've done one of these shows. I don't know why.
It has, isn't it? So, if it was in fact Wendy Richter, which now I don't know, then it seems like everybody got it wrong. Rosa Show guessed that it was Steamboat against Savage in WrestleMania 3. Designer Metal also thought it was Ricky the Steamboat. William Carey thought it was Rey Mysterio. Junkyard Dog is the guest Dane. And Watchman King went with Ricky the Steamboat as well.
It's
And
probably the
bonus,
Steamboat.
Sheiky Baby and Volkov were the first to gain tag titles at WrestleMania 1.
Who
So-
fucking answered Rey Mysterio? Jeff Krupp? What?
William Carey.
Oh, close enough.
So, since that's a total botch fest, let's hope that this next question's a little bit better. Who's got this week's question of the week?
Well, that'll be me.
Oh, fuck.
It's me, it's Mikey P.
Well, this has certainly been a big news week, and to celebrate how big this week is, we are supersizing the Ask Him, where it'll be a double feature. 2 questions for our panelists and 2 questions for you, the listener. You already know the rules of how it works, so I'm not going to waste any time in that. Let's get right to the questions. First off, the first question for you, the hosts. This one relates to the Ultimate Warrior, who we'll be
Devil.
spending much time talking about in the next segment. However, the Ultimate Warrior was not always so ultimate. What animal did
Dingo.
warrior originally have as a prefix?
Simon Dean.
Dingo.
It was a dingo. A dingo.
Simon Dingo.
Dingo.
This question for you, the listeners, is what Hall of Famer did Warrior used to team with? What was Warrior's name in that team? And what was the team's name? Very simple there. All right, question 2. This one relates to The Undertaker and the ending of the legendary streak. First off, for you, the hosts, since debuting at WrestleMania 7, what 2 WrestleManias was the streak not defended at?
Was it 10 and 15?
WrestleMania
Close.
2000.
Mm-hmm.
WrestleMania 10.
You guys got them both. 10 and 2000 are the WrestleManias it was not defended at. Now the question for you, the audience. Not only is The Undertaker famous for having a streak, and no, I'm not talking about Goldberg. What wrestler is famous for the actual act of streaking? So just a reminder, your 2 questions are, what Hall of Famer did Ultimate Warrior use to team with, and what was the name of that tag team? And also, what wrestler is famous for streaking?
Now, are we talking about the gimmick for that question, or someone that's actually done it on a show? Because there's a couple of answers to that.
I'm going with the gimmick. Who is
All right.
famous for actually streaking?
Didn't know that was an actual famous gimmick, so. Yeah.
If you guys think you know the answer, go ahead and take a guess. Leave a comment below or send a tweet at SmarkOutMoment with the hashtag AskHim. And on the next episode, Peyton will let you know what the answers are for those 2 questions. And we're going to be right back in part 2 with the hot tags of the week.